Hey guys, it's me, and I'm going to be starting a second round of Whole30 tomorrow, March 31st. And so at the end of this video, I will weigh myself in the morning. So you'll be seeing this probably on the day I'm actually starting. But what I'm doing a little bit differently this time is I'm actually going to be following the autoimmune protocol version of the Whole30 and what that means is that I will be eliminating even more foods that are considered to be highly inflammatory or can offend people's immune systems. Why am I doing this? Some of you may know that I have a problem with alopecia. I can't show you right now, but I'm missing a lot of hair from the back of my head. I can insert a picture to show you guys, and I'm hoping tomorrow to have my sister take some pictures of more close up some of the areas. So why am I doing this? I have alopecia, which is an autoimmune problem. I've had this since I was 13 years old, and I went 7 years of my life from 13 to 20 without having a full head of hair. It would fall out, grow back, and fall out and grow back in different places all around my head. And then actually I joined the Army, and when I was in basic training, my hair grew back. It wasn't, very long, but I had a full head of hair. And I used to think that it was just because my body enjoyed the structure of basic training, that there wasn't as stressful because I didn't have to think about what I was going to wear, what I was going to do. As long as I did what they told me to do, then I was pretty much okay. So for 16 weeks of my life, about 4 months, I lived like that. But then I watched a video. It just popped up in my YouTube thing called Why Paleo. I'll try to find it and link it down below. But this guy, I was just reading it, wanting to watch it to see why are they eating paleo, because I was considering, after doing the Whole30, moving my family in that direction. Well, instead of just talking about why they're eating paleo, he's talking about why he's doing autoimmune paleo. And it's because he also suffered from alopecia. It started in his beard and worked his way into his hair, and that he saw great results of that. And one of the things that he said they eliminated was eggs. On the Whole30 AIP, or on the autoimmune protocol, you don't eat eggs, you don't eat tomatoes or white potatoes or eggplants or any of those nightshades, no peppers, no nuts, and I think that nut products, other than the things that you cut out normally for Whole30, you exclude those things as well. And that really struck me because I'm super particular about how my eggs are cooked. And so I know I went the entire time of basic training without eating any eggs, and very little products that included eggs, because those are mostly baked good type things, and you're not eating a whole lot of that in basic training. So that really struck a chord with me. I'm also not a huge nut eater, so whereas during my Whole30 I tried to pick up nuts to have a healthy fat and snack, I'm not usually a nut eater. And I'm not a huge tomato fan, and where I mostly get my tomatoes is like pasta sauce, salsa, and ketchup, things like that. So I didn't have a lot of that either. So I think that may have helped me grow my hair back, was that I was eliminating these things and not even intentionally, and the environment also helped me grow my hair back. So I am very much looking forward to doing this. Oh, we got a stinker hiding in the background. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So anyways, I decided that would be a good thing for me to try, because what I used to do for my hair was use topical steroids that I'm not very good at remembering to use, and they're sticky and gross. And of course they tell you, be careful about touching it, you'll get hair everywhere. And of course I use topical steroids for other things besides hair growth, but where I often have it is in the back of my neck, and when my kids want to give me a hug, they might touch it, and it just made me nervous. So I didn't use it very often. Or what I used to use a lot more when I was in high school and when I was in the Army was I would get steroid injections. And I actually have a divot in my head from this one place that would constantly go bald because I had so many injections there. And I was just like, I don't really want to have steroids in my body, but it did help. But now my current insurance doesn't cover hair loss treatment, and so no steroids for me. And so I've been going now 2 years with this massive amount of hair gone. Thankfully, when I wear my hair down, it's not super obvious and you can't see it from this angle right now, but I don't wear my hair up when I'm out without a headband or something, and I don't particularly like headbands, so I usually wear it down. But I noticed that for me, mine is stress related. I went those 7 years on and off, had a terrible relationship with my stepfather during the army, after getting married and moved out, and all of it grew back. Then I didn't lose it again until my husband and I were deployed together to Iraq, and we were selling our home from Iraq, and that was a very stressful time. So I got a spot then, got it treated, no problem. Then didn't have any more problems again until, oh wow, goodness, probably 4 years after that, when I had a new baby, and my husband left to go to Korea, and we were in the process of trying to move and go with him, and it was just a super stressful time. So I was treated again, grew back fine, and that lasted for about 2 years until we moved across the country. My husband got out of the army. We moved back home to Indiana from Texas, and I was in school, and then we had a fire, and it was just like a super big mess. And so I've had big stressful, then I'm in nursing school and a mom of 2 young kids, and blah blah blah. Life is stress, and so your immune system is compromised when you're stressed, so that naturally flares it up. And then when you eat these foods that are attacking your immune system, then it makes it worse, and it makes it not get better. So I'm definitely really excited to have this revelation that, wow, I might be able to actually heal myself from the inside out by eating, not eating these foods that are offensive to my body. Doesn't mean I'll never eat eggs again, because I really like them and I don't seem to have any particularly allergic reaction to them. They just don't like my gut, I guess, when I'm stressed, and so I need to eliminate them for a while to get back to a healthy place. So I had already planned on doing, a Whole30 in May and a Whole30 in April and May, and then starting the Whole100 in the end of June. And so I'm thinking about doing those 2 Whole30s that are really probably going to be more like a Whole60. I have a race in between, and I might drink some chocolate milk after my race. But I'm going to probably do those whole 60 days AIP style, and then use part of my Whole100 to reintroduce some of those foods at some point, and I'll let you know how that goes. But so that's why I'm choosing to do the AIP version of the Whole30 this time around. I won't be daily vlogging. I might post pictures on my Instagram. Find me Domestic Chris, same as on here, so that you can see what I'm eating. I'm already planning on burgers for breakfast because I can't have eggs. But my older daughter's hollering for me. I'm going to wrap this up now. I'll post my weigh-in at the end of this for tomorrow, and you guys will see it all in one video. So gotta go. Bye. Okay guys, one more thing that I meant to say before I was interrupted is, on this autoimmune protocol, you are supposed to eliminate even spices that have peppers in them. So cayenne, chili pepper, pepper, and I am just not going to do that. I'm not willing to go that far because I don't think pepper is life-threatening to me, and I honestly just cannot imagine my life, taste bud-wise, without ever using pepper and cayenne and hot sauce and things like that. So while I will take out the peppers, the tomatoes, the white potatoes, the eggplants, the eggs, green beans even, I'm not willing to stop using my pepper shaker and my seasonings because I need the flavor in my food. So I just wanted to say that one little part about my AIP is that I just can't do that part. So other than that, I'm very excited. I hope you guys will find this helpful. I will be doing my before and my after, and I may chime in here or there. Check me out probably more on Instagram if you want to see what's going on a regular basis, but that is what I'm going to be doing and why I'm going to be doing it. So let me know if you guys have any problems with alopecia, if you know anybody who has this problem, and maybe this can be helpful for them too. So bye. Hey guys, good morning. It is Tuesday, March 31st, and I'm starting my second round of Whole30 today. When I finished up my first Whole30, I weighed 176 pounds, down from 186 pounds. So let's see where I am today. Okay, starting out with 0. 172.6. All right,